part 3, and this should be the last one. As I was saying, I've known people who, they're on an antidepressant, and when you get to know them, you find out that, like, they had a loss. They had a difficult period in their life. And so their doctor put them on antidepressants, and they kept taking them. And to me, that's just fundamentally wrong, to just keep taking them. Oh, your kid died. Here's some antidepressants. 5 years later, you're still on them. Not because you're crying every day or because you're just all kinds of messed up, but because, well, I've always taken them. They prescribe these to me, and they keep prescribing them to me, so I must still be depressed. People take all kinds of medications that just really do them no good. They're not getting better. And it's because the real problem is not being treated. You do have chemical imbalances, symptoms. A lot of times they try to treat the symptoms and not the root cause. And I think that the root cause is getting an accurate diagnosis of what is wrong with a person. What is really going on in their head? What condition do they really have? And how do you treat that? I have been going to therapy for over 20 years, and it's a crapshoot for me. Because I think I need a different therapy than what I've been offered. Because what works for that grieving mother may not work for me. What works for that alcoholic may not work for me. What works for somebody who needs anger management doesn't work for me. And there's very few therapists that specialize in certain things, but I think it's important to know exactly what you've got. But unfortunately, there is no big test to say, this is what you have, this is how it's treated. There's nothing that they can do except take your word for how you feel. And every time I go in to see my therapist or my psychiatrist, they say, how are you feeling? I'm okay. How's life? It's good. I'm okay. It's good. It's always going to be that. Even if I'm having like the biggest wreck of a day, I'm going to say to them, it's all right. Life's good. It's okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. There's no real honesty, and there's no real test.